We're back in studio, and Pete, in this one, you got a first look at Hillsdale. It's been a while for the Falcons, enjoying the football success. They're the last team on the floor this year.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I'm just going to flat out say it. What we're going to see out of the Hillsdale Falcons tonight, not necessarily the type of team we're going to see by the end of the year. They got to get their legs under them and stuff like that. So this should be a good game. 4 practices, 1 scrimmage they made us to work in over the last week and a half. So it's a work in progress for Ben Ferguson. For Waynedale, Dane Held's team trying to get going offensively. They have just labored in the early season. Yeah, putting the ball in the basket's been the biggest part for them. Had a nice game against Loudonville, but boy, they took it on the chin the other 2 games that they've played, and it's an uphill battle for them this year. But he wants to see improvement tonight. They got to take that next step.
42 games, the offensive average for Waynedale in their opening 3, a 1-2 record. We had a chance to speak to each coach a short time ago, and you'll hear those conversations. Our pregame continues from Waynedale right after this.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Home Siding Contractors.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals, so you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
Pregame continues now. We speak with Hillsdale basketball coach Ben Ferguson ahead of the ball game tonight. And Coach, you're at Waynedale here on a Monday night, and we're mid-December, so I'm glad I'm sure you're glad you're just playing. You're excited to get your team on the floor finally for game 1.
That's right. Today it felt like Christmas morning, waking up and knowing we can finally start playing. We've had 4 days of practice and 1 scrimmage, so we're going to be a little rusty, but we're very excited to be on the hardwood floor here instead of a football field.
I'm sure you hope that intuitively the game comes back quickly. You mentioned you're going to get better, you're going to learn more, you're going to find more about it, but you're going to fight tooth and things early.
Yeah, I'm returning 4 starters, and I have some really great athletes. Knox Lewis was our 6th man last year, and he came back. He'll be one of the 5th starters, and everything should be good. We're a little banged up right now coming off football, and got some illness running through the program, but overall we will, I think we'll compete hard, not just tonight, but throughout the season.
Tell me some concerns tonight, regardless of Waynedale, that you just haven't been on the floor all that much. And,
right.
Summertime was a long time ago.
Yeah, for sure. Touch and timing. Basketball is all about touch and all about timing, and whether that's bringing the ball up the floor, making the right pass, not throwing the ball around the gym. I'm not concerned with my guys playing defense. I know they're going to play defense, they're going to rebound, they're going to play hard, but I'm just not overly sure how we're going to be on the touch and timing aspects of scoring the ball, passing the ball, handling the ball.
As far as Waynedale tonight, you've at least been able to go around the league and see some things. So, what's your game plan specifically for them that'll help you?
Yeah, the biggest thing is got to keep Yoder in check. When he gets hot, he's a great shooter. He's been a great shooter for a couple of years now, and that's one of our keys to the game is to try to. We're not looking to shut him down, but just to try to hold him in check a little bit.
All right, Coach. I appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, Mike.
The local Sports Ohio Insurance Center Agency Athlete of the Week is Triway's Jalen Hackett. Jalen was a bright spot in the Titans' loss to Mansfield Senior, scoring 18 points with 7 rebounds. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson at the Insurance Center Agency. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies. Good luck to all area winter athletes this season.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
Pregame continues now. We speak with Waynedale basketball coach Dane Hill, ahead of the game tonight with Hillsdale. And Coach, back in the Wayne County Athletic League tonight. Hillsdale the opponent, but I know for you guys early in the season, trying to find yourself a little bit and get into a little bit better rhythm the next couple of weeks than you had the previous.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure some things out offensively. Even on the defensive end, we've had a couple games. The down game was really low scoring, but probably down the stretch there was a couple possessions we really could have done a better job defensively, and especially last game against Norway. But so just still trying to figure things out on both ends of the floor, just trying to figure out roles a little bit.
When you take a look at your ball club, a couple guys back, I know you lost a couple. Thought process moving forward, what's the first step? Obviously, score, put it in the basket. Well, how do you get better tonight, whether it's Hillsdale or anybody else?
I think just playing stronger with the basketball. Norway's a good team. We give them a lot of credit, but our last game we started off slow, so we're hoping just to start off the game a little stronger and limit our turnovers. That's the main goal tonight.
For Hillsdale, obviously they haven't been on the floor, but you're a little bit familiar with them. They got a lot of guys back, and I guess the first word is athletic for them. They can get up around down the floor.
Yeah, they can get up and down the floor, so if it turns into a track meet, I don't like our chances, so we'll try to slow it down a little bit. Offensively, they like to get up and down, and if you defend pretty well for a few passes, they like to be aggressive offensively, and they like to get shots up quick, so we got to rebound too.
Yeah, height challenged. Both teams really aren't that big overall, and it's kind of the case around the league anymore. So anything on the glass extra is huge.
Yeah, they don't have the 6'6" guy like they had last year, but they still have 5 good athletes on the floor, and they have a couple big bodies they bring off the bench too.
All right, Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck here tonight.
Yep, thank you.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
school legacy will show. It's Star Strategy. It's Star Strategy.
Now is the perfect time for a new career. Enroll at Wayne County Schools Career Center and you may qualify for a scholarship to cover the equivalent of the cost of your books and supplies up to $4,200 for enrollment in a program over 600 hours. Programs include Administrative Office Professional, Cosmetology, Dental Assisting, Law Enforcement Training Academy, Manufacturing Technologies, Medical Assisting, Practical Nursing. Call Wayne County Schools Career Center at 330-669-7070 to register for the next available information session to begin the enrollment process.
Welcome back to Waynedale. We get ready for varsity boys hoops on a Monday night here with the Wayne County Athletic League. Hillsdale in town to take on Waynedale tonight. Early time start. No one's complaining about that. JV game whipped through here at Waynedale. So we're about ready for the starting lineups and the tip-off in this one. But before that, we'll keep it right here for the playing of our national anthem. So ready to go in this one. Hillsdale on the road for game number 1 for Waynedale. They're 1-2. Pete's got a look at tonight's starting fives.
Mike, thank you very much. Starting lineups brought to you by your friends at Hobburn Insurance in Millersburg. Hobburns works with multiple insurance companies to get you the best coverage plans to meet your needs and budget. Online at HobburnInsurance.com. Visiting team on the scoreboard, Hillsdale. First game of the season for the Falcons, and they'll start as follows. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore. He's a good one, folks. Lowen Ferguson. Also at guard, a 5'10" senior, Troy Bennett. At a wing, 6'2" junior, Knox Lewis. Another wing, 6'3" junior, Cale Lewis. And the third wing, a 6' senior, Jake Haven. Waynedale comes in 1-2 overall, 0-2 in the WCAL. They'll start as follows. At guard, a 5'8" junior, Ernie Schmucker. Also at guard, a 6' senior, Trevin Frazier. At another guard, a 6'1" senior, Luke Lawrence. Also, the forwards, a 6'2" senior, Braden Schlaball. And also a forward, a 6'1" senior, Evan Yoder. Those are your starting lineups, and they are brought to you by Hobburn Insurance in Millersburg.
So about ready to get this one going. Final introductions of lineups on the floor. Hillsdale battling a little bit of illness. Hayden McFadden, who's going to be in the starting lineup on most nights, not even here tonight, battling some flu-like symptoms. So not exactly what Ben Ferguson wanted on his first game of the season to deal with that, but that'll be the case for Hillsdale. Pretty much the only thing doing here on a Monday night. Handful of games in the league on Tuesday, and then a full slate on Friday as well. Schedule will get a little bit complicated over the next couple of weeks with Christmas and New Year's being midweek on Thursday, so that kind of changes some things that are going on, sifting through the holidays. We don't get here a ton, but it is fun to come to Waynedale. You know, they did the gym right.
Yes, they did.
Big enough size, big enough room for everybody. And, of course, I'm being selfish because of the where we are. We have a great vantage spot here as well. Good spot for our video crew as well on the YouTube side. So Hillsdale, the navy blue road uniforms with the gold numbers and trim. And Waynedale in the home whites with the brown numbers and letters and the gold trim and piping. Ball in the air, tap controlled by Hillsdale, and we are underway. Ferguson up top, straight man is usually for Waynedale, and that's where they started. Flip it off to Kale Lewis on the left wing, Ferguson. Ferguson went baseline, pulled up, back out top to Lewis. Top of the key with the ball. Back to Ferguson, dropped it inside, Knox Lewis. Low post on the left, turns. Pump fake, up and under move, put it up short, front rim and off, and the rebound, Schmucker. Down the floor will come Waynedale. Ernie Schmucker, 5'8 junior with the ball out top. And flip it to Schleybaugh. Around the horn on her right goes Yoder, flipped it down low. Good pass, and wide open is Braden Schleybaugh, and he laid it up and in for the first two of the night.
Nice backdoor cut right there by Schleybaugh.
Into the forecourt, Hillsdale with Ferguson on the left sideline. Hillsdale 19-7. Last year, 9-5 in the Wayne County Athletic League. Ferguson top of the key with the ball, backs it out in between the circles. Now put it on the deck, top of the horn, reverses, and behind him is Kale Lewis. Lewis to the elbow, drives down low, puts it up with the right hand, up and in, and we're tied at 2 early. Into the ball game, we'll announce the Jermaine Honda of College Hills player of the ball game. So up top for Waynedale is Schleybaugh. Checked there by Knox Lewis on the right wing is Frazier. He spins into the middle, left-hand layup, rolled off the rim, no good. And the rebound controlled by Kale Lewis. Hillsdale down the floor at 2-2. Ferguson, top of the key to the foul line, pulls up the mid-range off the back of the rim, but the rebound controlled by Knox Lewis. Good feed to Ferguson, front iron, no good. And the rebound, Waynedale, controlled by Evan Yoder. Down the floor comes Schmucker. 6:10 opening quarter, each team with a bucket. Up top is Schleybaugh. Schleybaugh works on the weave to Frazier. Back on the left wing, 3 by Schmucker. Airborne front rim, no. And the rebound, Kale Lewis. Down the floor comes Ferguson. Flip to Lewis on the left wing. Put it on the deck, angles into the middle, kick behind him. And the 3 by Haven, up and in from downtown. Jake Haven buries the night's first triple, and it's 5-2. Quickly, Waynedale the other way. Lawrence on the left wing, went baseline, kicked it behind him. Yoder swinged it around the horn, Schmucker on the right. Dropped inside, Schleybaugh. Back on the wing, tipped by Lewis and out of bounds. It'll stay with Waynedale.
Pretty good solid man-to-man defense out of the block here for Hillsdale.
So 5-2 our score, 5:30 in the opening quarter. Hillsdale with the advantage. Schmucker up top on the handoff to Yoder near the top of the key, Frazier. And back to Yoder. Frazier swinging to left corner, Lorenz, baseline. Little runner on the low block, up and in. Luke Lorenz, a starter from a year ago, gets his first 2. Ferguson back the other way up the middle of the floor, angles left wing. Dropped it inside, Lewis posted, turns, went to the hole, up and in. Good strong move by Kale Lewis, and it's 7-4 Hillsdale.
Like seeing the posting up early.
Basketball on the left wing, drop it down low to Schleybaugh. Schleybaugh spins baseline. He put it up in and out off the glass. Ferguson with a board. Ferguson racing up the middle of the floor to the top of the key. Spins down low. The runner in the key spun in and out. And the Waynedale board by Schleybaugh. 7-4 Hillsdale, 4:40 opening quarter. Up top with it is Schmucker. The junior had pass intercepted, and here comes Kale Lewis, one-on-one down the floor. The runner in the middle of the key, no good, and a rebound and a foul. First foul of the night is on Lewis, with Hillsdale up 7-4. Early substitution, Micah Raber into the ball game off the Waynedale bench, 5'10 junior. 4:28 in the opening quarter. Just like the JV game, we are moving along, sir.
We like it.
Into the forecourt, Waynedale, Schmucker, and an over and back. He lost the dribble at the exact worst place. Went to do a little crossover and right at the timeline. That went in no man's land for a Waynedale giveaway.
Second one.
Bears trying to improve upon last season's 7-16 record. They were 6-8 in the league. Basketball on the right sideline is Bennett. Bennett up top, Ferguson. Ferguson, step back, 3, left wing, off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Lewis, put it back up, got it blocked. Good block by Schleybaugh. Outlet down the floor. Lorenz got ahead of the pack, put it up. Blocked by Haven. Rebounded, put back up and in by Schleybaugh. Braden Schleybaugh's second hoop. 7-6 Hillsdale, 3:45 opening quarter. Ferguson lobbed down low, pass tipped away and out of bounds. Raber couldn't get the steal, but a knock away. Force Hillsdale to inbounds on the sideline.
If Waynedale can hang around this first half, second half might be interesting because Hillsdale's legs could go.
Ferguson on the right sideline, give it to Bennett. Bennett whipped it down low. Keel Lewis in the middle, put it up. Glass rim, no good, but a blocking foul. They're going to call the Rents with a block, the first Waynedale foul of the night, and Lewis will go to the line. 2 throws. First free throws of the ball game. Well, Mass Lepley, your farming and estate management headquarters, featuring Ventrac, Ferris, Bobcat, Honda, and Vortex Power Equipment. They have Milwaukee Power Tools and Carhartt Clothing and Footwear. Mass Lepley, your hardware in the country. First free throw, no good. Hillsdale gets Gage Barker in off the bench. At 6'5".
You look at the 2 Lewis boys out there, 2 polar opposites on the floor. I mean, Kale more of a slasher. Knox perfectly happy posting up.
Second free throw good. Kale Lewis with 5. Last year, Hillsdale kind of went inside with a game print. Brady Critchbaum.
Yes.
At 6'6" was such a weapon. They don't really have that this year, so it's going to be a little different team to try and figure things out. Knocked away by Lewis up top, but Waynedale controls with Yoder. Schleybaugh middle of the floor, put it on the deck to the top of the key to the foul line. Kicked it right wing for a Lorenz 3 that's off the front of the rim. And the rebound fought for, went right to Yoder. He put it up. That's no good. And the rebound out of bounds, so we'll go back over to Hillsdale. 8-6 Hillsdale, 3:06 opening quarter. Waynedale getting some good looks at it, but just not able to convert early.
Waynedale 3 for 9, Hillsdale 3 for 10.
So Ferguson into the forecourt. Give it off to Kale Lewis. Top of the key to Knox, and he'll face up, flip to Ferguson on the right. He'll screen for him. Ferguson, left wing, Kale Lewis. On the floor, right hand, near the top of the horn. One-on-one against Schleybaugh, drives it into the middle. Right wing kick for a Bennett triple that's up and rim, and no good. Rebound tap loose. Bennett able to control on the baseline. Lobbed it into the middle. Good catch by Lewis. And he'll give to Ferguson. His pass deflected and kicked out top, and Kale Lewis will track it down, and Hillsdale can restart with 2:20 in the quarter. Kale Lewis one-on-one, lost the dribble, stolen away by Smucker. Smucker on the lead, wide open. Yoder to the hole, up and in. Evan Yoder's first 2, or tied at 8. 2:10 to go opening quarter. Ferguson back the other way. Up top with a basketball, left hand, steps outside the three-point line, now spun to the baseline. The runner, no good. Rebound, Bennett tracks it down in the opposite corner. Bennett went baseline, kicked it cross-court, Ferguson. Top of the key, Lewis. Right of the key, shuffles inside, spun it up off the glass and in. Pretty move by Kale Lewis, who's got 7 of Hillsdale's 10. Down the floor, Lorenz quickly to the iron, put it up, no good. Got his own rebound, fouled to put it up and in. So Luke Lorenz in transition. The and-one opportunity to tie us back up at 10.
Nice aggressive move that time by Lawrence.
Waynedale hopeful to get Braden Lorenz back. Brother who's been banged up with an injury. Maybe this week, and that's the good news. They thought about tonight, probably won't work, but that'll give them an extra scoring option that Dane Hild really wants. A minute and a half in the opening quarter, we're tied at 10. Bennett at the right sideline, dropped it down low, and it was a reach-in foul. Smucker got behind Knox Lewis, and Ernie's 5'8", battling 6'3". That was probably a smart little grab.
Yep.
Waynedale will sub, get Frazier back in. Lorenz will get a rest. 1:21 to go in the opening quarter. Inbounds Ferguson right at the key into the middle. Good dish into Lewis. In and out, though. The shot no good. Out of bounds, and it will stay with Hillsdale. And now they say no, back over to Waynedale. I think that's the right call.
Yes, that looked like the right call.
Bears rebound. So 1:10 opening quarter. We're tied at 10. Into the forecourt, Yoder on the left sideline, Frazier. Back up top, Yoder, top of the key, unloads. Got it from downtown. Ferguson mentioned, look, that's the one guy we got to find around the arc, Evan Yoder, and he's got 5. Meanwhile, Lowen Ferguson dropped it inside. Knox Lewis shot no good. The rebound went right back to him. He steadies, goes back up and in off the glass. First 2 for Knox. 13-12 Waynedale. 40 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Schmucker the other way. Schmucker the basketball on the right sideline. Dropped it on the give and go to Schleybaugh down low, and a whistle and a blocking foul. Bennett late to the spot for Hillsdale will pick up his first and the team's second. 27 seconds in the quarter. And Hillsdale will get Porter Borman at the table. The 5'10" freshman will check in for the first time. And they bounce it down low. Open is Schleybaugh to the wing. Yoder another 3. This one back iron no. And Borman just in comes up with a rebound. Ferguson into the forecourt with 15 seconds to go in the quarter. And we'll bounce it up top. Looking to play for 1 maybe. 10 seconds still up top on the right wing, Borman. Back to Ferguson, 5 seconds, middle of the floor. Ferguson drives and bumped and fouled. 3.5 on the clock. Micah Raber will pick up the foul. Or I beg your pardon, instead they're going to give it to Tevin Frazier. His first. Waynedale's third. So Hillsdale triggers 3.5 in the quarter on the sideline across the way. Get into Ferguson, running, top of the key, pass deflected, and that's going to be the horn to end the first quarter. We played 1 here at Hillsdale. Hang on, maybe we get a 1/10 of a second. Unlike everywhere else I go where there's a review monitor that pops up, this has got to be determined by the officials, and I think they're going to say maybe a half a second, maybe something. Well, they're going to put 0.3, so it better be quick for Hillsdale.
I think the official went to Hillsdale's coach, said he has to tip it.
So they lob it into the middle and nothing doing to end the quarter. Now we're complete. 8 minutes in the books. It is Waynedale 13 and Hillsdale 12. Back after this.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
The holidays are coming, and it's time to celebrate. Stock up on all your party supplies for Christmas and New Year's with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus. Whether you're in Worcester, Orrville, or anywhere nearby, they have you covered. Stop by Bowman Beverage, the Ice House, or West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester, or visit Gary's drive-thru in Orrville. From your favorite beverages to snacks and holiday essentials, they make it quick, easy, and convenient. Make this season merry, bright, and fully stocked with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus.
Back here at Waynedale, Bears lead Hillsdale 13-12 after a quarter.
Hillsdale 5 of 16 from the field, 31%. Waynedale 6 of 14, 43%. Hillsdale 1 of 3 from behind the arc. Waynedale 1 of 4. Hillsdale 1 of 2 from the line. Waynedale 0 for 1. 11 rebounds for the Falcons, 9 Waynedale. Each team 2 turnovers.
So Waynedale starts with the ball up top, Frazier, and it's intercepted. Cale Lewis down the floor, one-on-one on Frazier, who knocked it loose, and it's picked up on the end line, however, by Haven. But it's going to be a turnover. Good defense by Frazier to short-circuit that opportunity break and a Hillsdale giveaway.
Yeah, each team with 3 turnovers there.
Cale Lewis with 7 in the opening quarter for Hillsdale. Evan Yoder with 5 to lead Waynedale. Up top with it, Frazier. And there is Braden Lawrence. We thought we might see him for his first action of the year. Left wing Luke Lawrence for 3 up and in. So 7 for Luke. Down the floor left wing. There's a 3 by Cale Lewis. Front rim, back rim, no. Rebound controlled by Hillsdale. Deacon Borman with a board. Back on the left sideline. Baseline runner put up no good by Lewis, and the rebound tipped out of bounds. And we'll go back over to Waynedale. 7:08, second quarter, moving along here at Waynedale. Bears up 4.
Each team with 3 players in the scoring column so far.
So down the floor will come Schmucker. Schmucker up top, and a pass to Yoder. On the left wing, Luke Lorenz. Schmucker around to curl, right wing 3, up, back rim, no. And the rebound controlled by Deacon Borman. Ferguson the other way to the top of the horn. Ferguson spins down low, got to the rim, laid it up off the glass. No good, and the rebound controlled by Luke Lorenz. Braden Lorenz up the right sideline with the ball. Bouncing to Luke in the corner. Braden on the right wing. Put it on the deck, drove, bounce pass inside, tipped away from Frazier, but it went to Lorenz, and he put it in with the left hand. Luke Lorenz with 9 early, and Waynedale now expands to an 18-12 lead.
On a little run, the Golden Bears are.
Early second quarter. Ferguson on the left sideline spins behind him to Cale Lewis. Top of the key, guarded by Frazier, right wing Borman. Borman over a screen to the right elbow. The pull-up jump shot is good. So Deacon Borman off the bench, the sophomore's first 2. 18-14, Waynedale early second. Frazier up top with the basketball. Hands to Luke Lorenz. Into the corner. Schmucker open for a 3. Front rim, no. And the rebound, Hillsdale and Knox Lewis. Ferguson up the left sideline with the ball. And goes to the top of the key. And his pass got away from him. But Waynedale not able to control it. Rolled right back to Ferguson. So Hillsdale can reset. Cale Lewis, middle of the floor. High ball screen, top of the key, comes over it and whipped it down low and right through 2 sets of hands, the last of which was Hillsdale. And a Falcon turnover, their 4th of the night.
Good look. Got a nice backdoor cut. Just got to give him a better pass. I think a bounce pass would have been a little bit easier to throw that right there.
And Jack Holcomb into the ball game for Waynedale for the first time. 18-14, the Waynedale lead at 5:10 second quarter. Up top is Luke Lorenz. Lorenz on the floor, top of the key to the elbow. The runner left of the key, glass rim, no good. Cale Lewis the rebound and turns and runs up the middle of the floor. Top of the key, foul line, runner up, good and fouled. He went all the way, nobody stopped the basketball. And Cale Lewis with 9 and on the line for the and 1.
The old coast to coaster, you gotta love it.
Well, Illusion Screen Printing offers made-to-order gifts. They're in Worcester. They're online. Fast turnaround. They serve any business, any school, any church group. IllusionsScreenPrinting.com. Free throw no good. Holcomb the board for Waynedale. Waynedale by 2. Just inside 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Braid Lorenz on the left wing. Drop baseline to Schleybaugh. Schleybaugh spun on Haven. Shut off on the low block. Back up top. Lorenz with the ball. Behind him to Braden Lorenz. Right of the key, gives off Schmucker. Right wing 3, that's no good. And Haven saves the rebound, but into Luke Lorenz, who goes right down low, up and in. 11 of Waynedale's 20 for Luke Lorenz. They lead by 4 at the 4:20 mark. Ferguson on the left wing, bumped into, but maintained the dribble, got it to Borman up top. Back to Cale Lewis. Lewis the ball high on the left. Put on the floor to the foul line. The mid-range jumper no good. And Waynedale rebounds with Schleybaugh. Midway through the second, Waynedale by 4. Braden Schleybaugh into the forecourt on the right wing. Give it off to Holcomb. Right wing kick. Braden Lorenz, his 3. Rim off. And the rebound controlled by Hillsdale and a timeout. Hillsdale. We'll take the break. 3:47 to go in the half. Waynedale 20 and Hillsdale 16. We're back after this.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home and farm.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
Timeout, second quarter, Hillsdale. Waynedale up 20-16 at the 3:47 mark.
Waynedale doing a really, really nice job of picking and choosing the times that they run on Hillsdale. This isn't a track meet by any stretch of the imagination, but they do have an advantage when they're out in the open floor.
Luke Lorenz, 11 for Waynedale. Cale Lewis, 9 for Hillsdale. Ferguson into the forecourt middle of the floor, bouncing on the elbow to Cale Lewis. He fakes one, went the other way, and then Lorenz knocked it loose, and a whistle and a reach-in foul on Hillsdale the other way. And they're going to get Cale Lewis, and he just picked up his second. I think Hillsdale's only got 4 as a team, but Cale's got 2 of them.
Yep.
And so he will come out, and Porter Borman will check back in. 3:30 in the half. And Luke Lorenz into the forecourt up top and given to Yoder. Back on the left wing. Hillsdale's gone zone for the first time. Top of the key, Yoder unloads the triple, and he hit it from downtown. Second three by Evan Yoder. He's got 8. And a 7-point Waynedale lead. 3:10 in the second quarter. Ferguson right wing, the pull up from 15, rattled in and out. Rebound tapped in out of bounds, and will stay with Hillsdale. Hillsdale would love to get Lowen Ferguson going, but he hasn't been able to find the range yet. He, like a couple of guys, battling some illness. He's got it on the left wing, and that's an illegal screen. Haven not set when he tried to free up the point guard. One of the reasons that Hayden McFadden is not here tonight because of illness. And Hillsdale doesn't have the privilege of non-league games to get going. Their first 3 are all in the league. Tonight, Friday at Chip, and then they get the front runner Smithville next Tuesday at home. Yoder on the right wing. Top of the key, open there is Michael Raber. Raber bounce inside, intercepted by Deacon Borman. 5th Waynedale turnover with 2:40 in the half. Ferguson the other way, top of the key. Spins, and his pass deflected. He got it back. And then the drop down, nice look into Haven, blocked away by Waynedale Schleybaugh, rebounded by Hillsdale. On the left wing, Haven outside the three-point arc will back it up and give it to Ferguson. Ferguson step back, Haven top of the key. Put it on the floor, spun down low to the hole, the runner went up, front rim it in. Jake Haven's second basket, a much-needed hoop for Hillsdale.
That was a great spin move, too, by Haven.
23-18 Waynedale with 2 minutes to go in the half. Up top is Schleybaugh. Schleybaugh hitting behind him to Raber. Into the corner, they set a screen. Lorenz's 3 off the rim, no good. Weak side rebound kick to Yoder in the left corner. He went baseline right to the hole, but he missed the layup. Rebounded by Schleybaugh. Turnaround up, back rim, no good. Waynedale multiple looks, can't score. Here comes Hillsdale. Ferguson, left wing, give it off to Borman. His runner went up off the back iron, no good. Got his own rebound, Ferguson. Top of the key 3, that's off the back rim. Rebound, Haven fighting, and a whistle with a Waynedale foul. The foul on Holcomb, nobody close to the bonus. 2 team fouls each way here late in the second.
Yeah, what's keeping Hillsdale close here is they are out rebounding. They're getting second and third chances. 22-15 right now in the rebounding department.
1:27 in the half. Waynedale by 5. Ferguson high on the left sideline, comes top of the key, driving to the hole, got bumped and fouled. Reach-in foul. Non-shooting foul, I do believe. And it is. And they're going to call it on Schleybaugh's first. Knox Lewis and Cale Lewis both back in for Hillsdale with 1:24 in the half. They trigger baseline right. Cale to throw in. Ferguson right baseline. And whipped it up top. Bennett Bennett crosses over to the middle with the key stop. Left wing Haven will try a three. Rimming off. But the rebound, Kale Lewis sped it back up. Rattled around and went in. Athletic move by Kale Lewis. He's got 11. Waynedale by 3 with a minute to go in the half. Up top is Yoder. On the left sideline, Raber went baseline, stop, and the pass intercepted by Kale Lewis, and he threw it out. And here comes Hillsdale with Haven. Haven down the floor, high dribble to the hole, put it up and in. It might not have been the prettiest opportunity break, but Jake will take it. He's got 7.
Might have carried it a little bit. I'm not sure.
That's a big man break,
yes,
and he scored it himself, and Hillsdale back to within 1. 35 seconds to go in the half. Up top with the basketball, Yoder. Schleybaugh between the circles. Schleybaugh top of the key, angles to the right, gives to Raber. Into the right corner, Yoder covered up, they knock it loose, and Haven the steal. Hillsdale can hold for 1, 15 seconds to go. In the half, Bennett put it on the floor, drove down low, good pass, Knox Lewis laid it up and in. Hillsdale on an 8-0 run, they lead with 5 seconds and a half. Yevon Yoder into the forecourt, long three up top, off the rim at the horn. Well, Hillsdale dominated the last 2 minutes and a half. They go from down 7 to up 1. 24-23, they lead at halftime here in the Wayne County Athletic League. We will take a break, come back to Waynedale. We'll update you on what happened in the first half coming up in just a moment.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
This might be a good time to remember that Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals, so you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
Back here at Waynedale, halftime in the Wayne County Athletic League tonight, and Hillsdale with a 24-23 lead. Back and forth, neither offense really able to get going much. Effort was there, the execution just not putting the ball in a hole like they'd want to. It was 13-12 Waynedale after a quarter, and then Waynedale would extend to a 23-16 lead in the final 2.5 minutes of the opening half. And that's when Hillsdale would get a little going offensively and defensively. The Falcons would score the final 8 points in the half and take a 24-23 lead. We've moved along pretty good. We've only seen 4 total free throws. Offensively, Kale Lewis with 11 leads Hillsdale. Luke Lawrence with 11 leads Waynedale. Not a lot of guys in the scoring column, not a lot of fouls tonight. Nobody in danger there except Cale does have 2 personals, the only guy on the floor with that. Hillsdale's opening game of the year trying to find their legs. Waynedale trying to get back to even with a record of 1-2 coming in. Pete's got all the numbers and the stats story of the first half here in the Wayne County Athletic League coming up. Hillsdale 24, Waynedale 23. Stats story after this.
The local Sports Ohio Insurance Center Agency Athlete of the Week is Tri-Way's Jalen Hackett. Jalen was a bright spot in the Titans' loss to Mansfield Senior, scoring 18 points with 7 rebounds. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson at the Insurance Center Agency. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies. Good luck to all area winter athletes this season.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
Halftime here at Waynedale High School finds Hillsdale on top of Waynedale 24-23. After the one quarter, Waynedale would have a 13-12 lead, and then Hillsdale would outscore Waynedale 12-10 in the second quarter to go to half up by a point, 24-23. And here are your halftime stats. We'll go with team stats first. Nobody shot the ball really good. Hillsdale 10 of 27 on their action shots, 37%. Waynedale 11 of 31, 35%. Hillsdale ended up going 1 of 6 from behind the arc. That's 17%. For Waynedale, they were 3 of 12, 25%. And 1 of 3 from the foul line was Hillsdale. 0 for 1 was Waynedale. Hardly any fouls called in that first half. Stat of the day so far is the rebounding. Hillsdale 24-15 rebounding edge. And then 7 turnovers for Waynedale, 6 for Hillsdale. Individually, 7 guys scored in this first half, 3 for Waynedale, 4 for Hillsdale. Waynedale led by Luke Lawrence, 11 points in that first half, 4 in the first, 7 in the second, so pretty balanced first half for that young man. Also, Evan Yoder, a couple of threes, part of his 8-point first half. Braden Schlebel adding 4 points, and that was it for Waynedale. For Hillsdale, they had one more guy get in the score column. Cale Lewis led the Falcons with 11 points. Jake Haven, 7 points, and 4 points on the day for Knox Lewis so far, and Deacon Borman added 2 points to round out the point total for Hillsdale. Hillsdale up 24-23. You're looking down here at the fouls. Really, the only person with any type of foul problems is Cale Lewis. Lewis with 2 fouls for Hillsdale. Lewis also leading rebounder for the Falcons with 5 rebounds. Knox Lewis with 4 rebounds. Leading the way for Waynedale, Braden Schlebel with 4 rebounds. And that is your halftime stats. And we'll go ahead and take another break. Come back, and Mike will be ready to go, and we'll have the second half action for you right after this.
Creating a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
So we get ready for the third quarter here at Waynedale. 24-23 Hillsdale in the Wayne County Athletic League tonight. Wednesday night, college basketball returns 7 o'clock. Worcester and John Carroll, first time as members of the same league. Carroll, new member of the North Coast Athletic Conference this year. And in football, promptly won the league and is now in the Final Four in Division III. Coming off a win over Berry College of Georgia last week. JC plays North Central. Traveled Chicago area. North Central is good in a lot of things.
Yes.
But Carroll basketball against the College of Worcester, 7 o'clock from Timken Gym here on Wednesday. Hillsdale starts with the ball. Lowe and Ferguson right baseline 3. Shot went up, no good. Luke Lorenz the rebound for Waynedale. Down the floor, the other way comes Evan Yoder. Yoder has 2 of Waynedale's 3 threes. Hillsdale just 1 triple. Frazier on the left wing inside the arc to the foul line. Give it to Schleybaugh. Schleybaugh, Schmucker, Yoder, along with Luke Lorenz and Frazier. Near the top of the key, Frazier. And behind him, give it to Yoder. Yoder crosses over, spins at the elbow, right wing kick. Schmucker will try a 3. That's off the rim, no good. And a board by Lewis. Up the sideline, Bennett, Haven, Ferguson, and Knox Lewis, the other 4 for Hillsdale. Kale at the foul line, spins, kicked it into the right corner to Bennett. Bennett went baseline, his pass deflected, and went right back to him on the left wing. And the 3 up top, fired no good by Haven. Rebounded by Lowe and Ferguson. Now to Kale Lewis, his driving runner, went up and whistled it off, an offensive foul. So one guy on the floor that didn't want to pick up a foul early in the third because that is the 3rd on Kale Lewis. And he has been Hillsdale's best player, but he goes to the bench early in this quarter.
Yeah, Waynedale doing a really good job making life rough for Lowe and Ferguson, paying good attention to him.
So in comes Deacon Borman. Back to ball up top. Schmucker on the right wing and give it to Yoder. Flip it to Schleybaugh. Top of the key, open. Frazier doesn't take it. Right wing, Yoder will. Fires off the rim, missed this one. Knox Lewis with the rebound. Hillsdale by 1 early in the third. Ferguson near the top of the key. Whipped it inside and nobody saw it off the hand of Knox Lewis. He never found the basketball, and that's a Hillsdale turnover.
Number 7 for the Falcons.
So back the other way. Schmucker comes into the forecourt, 6:10 to go here in this third quarter. Basketball up top. Yoder open for a 3, fires and hits. We mentioned he's the one guy Hillsdale wanted to spot. He's got 3 triples and 11. So Waynedale back up 2 early in the quarter. Basketball posted up, Knox Lewis. Low block, kicked it out top to Haven. Haven on the left wing. Give it to Ferguson. Ferguson outside the line. And right wing Bennett will try a 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound, Luke Lorenz. He'll give it off to Schmucker up the left sideline to the forecourt. Top of the key. Pulls up there, kicking into the corner to Frazier. Frazier lob back up top. Yoder tracking down between the rings, 30 feet away. Swinging around left sideline. Down low. Good cut inside. Shot went up and in by Yoder, and he got fouled. So Micah Yoder has the opening 5 for Waynedale in the quarter and 13 for the ball game.
Waynedale getting some confidence going here in this early part of the second half. And I'll tell you what, golden opportunity for them to steal this game tonight.
Waynedale's only their second foul shot of the night. And Yoder puts it up and in. Hillsdale's only taking 3 themselves. So Waynedale by 5. Their biggest lead was 7, middle of the second quarter. Ferguson dropped it to the elbow, Knox Lewis. Behind him, Borman. He'll try a 3. That's off the back iron, but the long rebound, Haven. Haven right of the key got fouled. Reach-in foul. I think Braden Schleybaugh will pick it up, and that'll be 2 on him. Both teams back into the league this weekend. Hillsdale will go to Chippewa. Waynedale not in the league, actually non-league for the Bears. They go to Manchester. Basketball, Bennett on the left wing. Bennett drives down low. The runner, glass rim and in. Troy Bennett, first basket of the night. 29-26 Waynedale. 4:40 to go in the third. Schmucker on the left wing, drives, pulls up left of the key. Top of the key, Yoder. On the floor, driving down low. Got it knocked loose by Haven and out of bounds. It'll stay with Waynedale. And Schmucker will throw in. Baseline left. Lobbing up top to Lorenz. On the floor, spins, turns, nowhere to go. Right wing, Frazier. His baseline floater went up and in. Trevin Frazier, his first of the night. Waynedale by 5 at the 4:15 mark of the third. Ferguson up top with the basketball. Right wing, Bennett. Bennett on the floor to the foul line. Give it to Borman. Back to Bennett, right wing. He'll try a 3. Got it. Second 3 of the night for Hillsdale. Troy Bennett has all 5 Hillsdale points in the quarter as Lorenz goes down low, but missed the reverse layup. Rebound Waynedale, and getting tied up was Schleybaugh. The arrow will keep it on the Waynedale side of the floor midway through this quarter. So Braden Lorenz will check back in for the Bears. And Waynedale will trigger up 31-29. Schmucker to throw in. He waits into the corner. Braden Lorenz up top. Yoder in open for a 3. Airborne in and out. Missed this one. Schleybaugh down low with the rebound. Fought it back up and he got fouled. Good work by Braden Schleybaugh. And he will earn 2 free throws. Line right for Waynedale. 3:46 to go here in the third. Kilbuck Savings Bank is open on Milltown Road, serving Worcester and Wayne County. Find out what community banking is all about with neighborhood lenders Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC. First free throw, no good. As back in comes Porter Borman. Haven gets a rest for Hillsdale. One more line right for Yoder, or Schleybaugh, I beg your pardon. And Braden knocked it in. He's got 5. And he'll get a rest as Holcomb comes back in for the Bears. Waynedale by 3, 3:45 and a clock running in the third quarter. Moving along here at Waynedale tonight. Basketball, Knox Lewis handing to Ferguson up top. Ferguson pivots. Covered up on the right wing to Bennett. Bennett on the floor, driving baseline. The runner up, short, and a whistle and a blocking foul. And they're going to call that on Luke Lorenz. And that will put Bennett on the line. 2 free throws for Hillsdale.
That was a really good job by Bennett to sort of go straight up off of that drive, so he really didn't make much contact with Lorenz.
Bennett's first free throw, front rim, no. Hillsdale 1 of 4 from the foul line tonight. 3:27 to go in the third. Bennett's second is good. 6 points, all in the quarter. All of Hillsdale's 6, Waynedale by 2. Schmucker the other way, closely guarded by Ferguson up top, up the left sideline to the wing, slows it up with a dribble. Back up front. On the right wing, Holpen gave it to Lorenz. Back in the middle of the floor to Schmucker. He drives down low, got to the rim, the left-hand layup, up and in. First basket for Ernie Schmucker. Waynedale by 4, 3 minutes to go in the third. Ferguson up top and over to the right wing. Ferguson went baseline. His shot blocked out of bounds by Braden Lorenz. Braden Schleybaugh back in. And Luke Lorenz will get a rest as Hillsdale will trigger baseline right. Knox Lewis to throw in. Lobbing up top. And Porter Borman has it. And giving off near the top of the key to Ferguson. Into the right corner. Bennett on the baseline. Dropped it down low. Good pass. Knox Lewis put it up and in middle with a key. 6 for Lewis. Waynedale by 2. 2:30 to go in the third. On the handoff, Yoder. Cross court on the left. Give it to Holcomb. Back to Yoder, and he fell down, and that was a travel. Just lost his balance as he caught the pass for a Waynedale giveaway.
Yeah, first turnover for Waynedale in this quarter. 8 total.
34-32 Waynedale. 2:20 on a running third quarter clock. Porter Borman up top of the key. Behind him, Bennett. And he'll unload a 3 off the rim and off. And the rebound knocks Lewis back up in and fouled. Well, back-to-back hoops for Lewis. He's got 8 and will be on the line trying to give Hillsdale the lead again with 2:10 to go here in the third quarter.
6 rebounds as well.
Luke Lorenz will check back in. The foul was on Braden Lorenz, his second.
If Hillsdale can get to the fourth quarter with Cale Lewis on the bench, he will be well rested for the fourth quarter.
Cale Lewis picking up his third 1 minute into this third quarter. So the foul shot good. 9 for Knox Lewis. Back the other way, Schmucker on the right, giving off to Luke Lorenz. Top of the key, Schmucker on the floor, left wing kick. Braden Lorenz's 3, good. Baseline triple. That's his first basket of the night. Waynedale by 2, 1:45 in the third. Top of the key, Ferguson on the handoff. Borman, give it to Bennett. Bennett on the floor, got it knocked loose, got it back high on the left. Now he dribbles to the right elbow, kicking off to Porter Borman. Ferguson left wing, that's a long 3, got it from downtown. That's his first basket of the night. And the third Hillsdale triple, they lead by 1. 1:20 in the third. 38-37. Schmucker the other way up top. Lob down low, too strong on the pick and roll. Out of bounds, he was looking for Schleybaugh. Passed this over his head, and Braden couldn't get there.
Yeah, that was the right look. He had him sealed on his backside. Just give him a little better pass there.
So 70 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hillsdale to the forecourt up 1. Ferguson high on the right with the ball. Guarded by Schmucker. Waynedale's been straight man. Bennett, cross-court lob. Porter Borman catches on the sideline and able to throw it off of Schleybaugh to avoid the turnover as he was going out of bounds. 51 seconds to go in the third. Top of the key, Ferguson, a long 3 again. This went rim glass and off, rebound tap, loose, and it went over to Borman. Right wing Ferguson, another 3, in and out, no good. Rebound tap, went to Borman, got it blocked away by Schleybaugh and out of bounds. Hillsdale controlling the glass, getting extra opportunities here with 35 seconds to go in the quarter. So throwing in on the wing, Ferguson. Ferguson, the basketball back up top, Bennett. 30 seconds in the third. Bennett, top of the key, one-on-one. And backs it up again. On the dribble, little hand check out top. Schmucker a little bit too much NBA with a bump. And will pick up his second. Team foul 4 in the quarter with 23 seconds to go in the period. 38-37 Hillsdale. They led by 1, 24-23 at the half. It was Waynedale 13-12 after 1. Biggest lead 7 for Waynedale middle second quarter. Ferguson backs it out. We're down to 10 seconds in the quarter. Ferguson goes with 7. Top of the key, step back, right wing Borman. 3 on the way. Glass rim, no. Rebound Braden Lorenz, and that's going to be the quarter. After 3 quarters, a 1-point ball game. Hillsdale 38, Waynedale 37. Fourth quarter coming up after this.
Watch your money grow. Your legacy will show. It starts strategy. It starts strategy.
Now is the perfect time for a new career. Enroll at Wayne County Schools Career Center and you may qualify for a scholarship to cover the equivalent of the cost of your books and supplies, up to $4,200 for enrollment in a program over 600 hours. Programs include Administrative Office Professional, Cosmetology, Dental Assisting, Law Enforcement Training Academy, Manufacturing Technologies, Medical Assisting, Practical Nursing. Call Wayne County Schools Career Center at 330-669-7070 to register for the next available information session to begin the enrollment process.
We head to the fourth quarter. Hillsdale 38, Waynedale 37. 1 point lead after each quarter. We go to the fourth. Cale Lewis back in and fresh. He only played a minute plus in that third after picking up his third foul. He's got 11, Knox Lewis 9 to lead Hillsdale. Luke Lawrence 11, Evan Yoder 14 for Waynedale. And foul line jumper up and in by Cale Lewis. Right like that, back into rhythm, and he's got 13. Hillsdale by 3 early in the fourth. Luke Lawrence mount down low to Smucker. Smucker left to the key, back up top, intercepted by Bennett. Bennett trying to beat Frazier to the basket. He does, and laid it up and in. 8 for Troy Bennett, all in the second half, and Waynedale's going to call time. We will take the break early in the fourth. Hillsdale by 5, their biggest lead of the night. 7:25 to play in the ball game. Back in a moment.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
The holidays are coming, and it's time to celebrate. Stock up on all your party supplies for Christmas and New Year's with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus. Whether you're in Worcester, Orrville, or anywhere nearby, they have you covered. Stop by Bowman Beverage, the Ice House, or West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester, or visit Gary's drive-thru in Orrville. From your favorite beverages to snacks and holiday essentials, they make it quick, easy, and convenient. Make this season merry, bright, and fully stocked with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus.
Hillsdale trying to take advantage for the first time tonight by 5 early in the fourth. Run out the Waynedale timeout. 42-37. Hillsdale jumps into a full court press. Waynedale throws over the top. It's tipped, but Lawrence has it. Lawrence goes baseline right to the rim, up and in and out, no good. And the rebound controlled by Knox Lewis. Had a great look, it would not go. Hillsdale back the other way with Ferguson. Top of the key with the ball. Ferguson over to the right. Bennett up top, who's given Hillsdale a big boost. All 8 of his points in the second half. He lobs, elbow, Knox Lewis. Knox turns, faces up, shoots, rim and off. And the rebound and a whistle and out of bounds. Or a foul. They're going to get a foul call, I do believe, and that's the 4th on Cale Lewis. So a little bit too aggressive on the offensive rebound. And see if Ben Ferguson pulls him right away. He's on the floor right now with 6:53 to go. With 4 fouls. And a team best 13 points. And Waynedale Yoder into the forecourt, guarded by Lewis. If you're Waynedale, you probably got to try and go right at him.
I would think.
Baseline Lawrence, guarded by Bennett on the wing. There's Yoder. Yoder pulls up, left to the key. The jump shot good on cue. 16, nice night for Evan Yoder. Hillsdale by 3, 6:30 to go in the ball game. Bennett up top with the ball. And lobbing on the right to Haven. Ferguson back in the middle of the floor between the rings. Angles to the right, drives the runner. No good because he got it knocked loose. The pass to Lewis, he got it stolen away. And on the lead the other way, Frazier's got a layup on a pass from Schleybaugh, laid it up and in. So Waynedale back to within one with 2 straight hoops with 6 minutes to go. Ferguson the other way pulls up at the foul line. The jump shot good. His second basket, he's got 5. 44-41 Hillsdale, 5:50 left. Basketball up top and tipped out of bounds by Bennett of Hillsdale. And Waynedale will throw in on the sideline. Up top with it is Frazier. Lawrence at the right point. Schleybaugh. And dropped it down low. Posted up Frazier on Ferguson. And he went right to the rim and scored. Frazier with 6. 44-43 Hillsdale. 5:30 left. Ferguson up top with the ball over to the right wing. Looking inside. Baseline. Bennett got it knocked loose and out of bounds by Lawrence. Well, same name, same stability over 120 years. The Apple Creek Banking Company. Hometown Bank, 7 locations to serve you. Community banking done right. Member FDIC. Hillsdale the trigger, up 1 with 5+ to go. Ferguson left wing, 3, rimming off. Rebound into the far corner will go out of bounds and back over to Waynedale.
Yeah, Hillsdale settling for more threes, a lot more threes in this half than they did in the first half.
Inbounding in the backcourt, Schleybaugh running up the left sideline to the wing. Lob down low. Frazier got free. Blocked away by Bennett. Good defense. Back out top. Yoder, his 3. Rim off. Rebound tapped into the corner. Good job by Frazier. And the 3 by Lawrence is good. Braden Lawrence with 6. Timeout Hillsdale. Waynedale on a run. Back up by 2. 46-44. 4:55 to go in the ball game. We'll take a break and come back after this.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home and farm.
4:55 to go in the ball game. Waynedale has taken a 46-44 lead. Hillsdale led by 5 here in the fourth, their biggest. But the Bears have rallied. Little mini runs by each team tonight on a Monday in the Wayne County Athletic League. Hillsdale ball. Inside 5 to go. Ferguson up top to Bennett. Bennett at the right point. On the floor to the baseline. Stopped by Lawrence. He'll wheel into the middle. The runner blocked away by Lawrence. And rebounded by Frazier. Luke Lawrence down the floor. Up top. Waynedale happy to get Braden Lawrence back after hand injury has kept him out the opening 2 weeks. Top of the key, Frazier to the elbow. Stop. Back out front to Yoder. Down low, cutting inside. Lawrence laid it up and in. Braden Lawrence on the feed from Frazier has 8. Waynedale up 4 with 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Ferguson on the left wing. Ferguson long 3 up off the rim, no good. Rebound, Luke Lawrence. He'll give it to Frazier. Frazier up the left sideline into the forecourt. Up top to Schleybaugh. Schleybaugh picked up by Hebben. Goes right by him to the hole with the layup. Glass rim and in. Braden Schleybaugh with 7. And another Hillsdale timeout. 3:38 to go in the ball game. We'll take the break. It's Waynedale 50, Hillsdale 44. Back in a moment.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Hillsdale ball, 3.5 to go in the ball game. Waynedale by 6, 50-44. Ferguson up top and gives off to Cale Lewis. Lewis near the top of the key, left alone. Will fire that triple, back rim, no. And the rebound, Braden Lorenz. Only one total foul has been committed in this quarter, so both teams can be aggressive if they want. Up top with it is Schleybaugh, except for Cale Lewis. He's the only guy on the floor with 4. And down low to the rim, Schleybaugh put it up, missed it. Rebound, Bennett. Bennett on the run up the middle of the floor to the line, to the lane, and he got fouled going to the basket. Non-shooting foul on Waynedale. And they're going to get this one, I believe, on Yoder. And just the first of the night on Evan.
Schleybaugh and Yoder doing a great job of taking the ball hard to the hole for Waynedale this half.
Hillsdale inbounds, lobbing up top, Bennett. Right elbow, the runner left of the key is good. 10 for Troy Bennett all in the second half. Long lead down the floor is Lorenz on the left sideline. Luke near the top of the key to Frazier. 2:40 to go, Waynedale by 4. Middle of the floor is Schleybaugh. Schleybaugh guarded by Knox Lewis over to the right wing on the handoff. Braden Lorenz. He dribbled right wing Frazier. Frazier baseline stop back out top. Braden Lorenz thought about it, turned it down. And top of the key to Schleybaugh, and Waynedale can reload up 4. 2:20 left. Handoff to Yoder and a whistle and a foul. Offensive foul. Schleybaugh with a little bit of a shoulder check as he handed off to Yoder. And the player control foul, so Waynedale turnover.
Third foul on Schleybaugh.
Second on Waynedale with a quarter. Hillsdale just 1. 2:15 to go. Waynedale by 4. Ferguson, top of the key, spins. Back up top. Over a Lewis screen. Left wing Bennett. Bennett on the three-point line. Cale Lewis left wing. Lewis dribbling into the middle. The stops. The runner. Glass rim off. Rebound out of bounds and will stay with Hillsdale. 1:58 left. 50-46 Waynedale.
I thought that should have went into Knox Lewis right there. He had him sealed.
Basketball up top. Borman on the right wing. Ferguson. And his three-pointer went up. Short. Front rim no good. Rebound fought for. Good job by Borman. Out the Lewis three. Good. Porter Borman freed up Cale Lewis, who's got 16. Waynedale by 1. 1:40 to go in the ball game. Into the forecourt will come Yoder. Yoder up top of the basketball. And a whistle and a timeout, Waynedale. We'll keep it right here with 1:28 to go in the ball game. Waynedale up 1 at 50-49. Headquartered south of Millersburg, Mack Oil Field Service offers trucking, dirt work, and general oil field service across the region. Proud to give back and support local at Mack Oil Field Service. Well, for Waynedale tonight, 16 for Evan Yoder, 11 for Luke Lorenz, and 8 for Braden Lorenz. Hillsdale being led by Cale Lewis, 16. And then 10 in the ball game for Troy Bennett, 9 for Knox Lewis. 50-49 Waynedale with 1:28 to go in the ball game. Waynedale's committed just 2 fourth quarter fouls. Hillsdale just 1. But Cale Lewis is the only guy on the floor playing with 4 personal fouls. Both teams have timeouts in the event of a tie-up. I believe the arrow goes to Waynedale. We're behind it, but I think I'm right. So Waynedale will trigger near their bench with 1:28. They lob it into Schleybaugh right of the key. Back on the wing to Yoder. Yoder middle of the floor. Frazier on the left wing to Braden Lorenz. Against the man-to-man. Right of the key, Schleybaugh. Luke Lorenz drives, got it knocked loose by Borman. It's on the deck, scramble forward. There's that held ball. And on the alternating arrow, it is going to go to Hillsdale. So good job there by Porter Borman. He hadn't scored tonight, but a big assist at one end, and he got a knockaway on that one to cause the turnover.
Yeah, good quick hands that time. Lorenz dribbling a little bit high, so that was a pretty easy knockaway that time.
1:11 to go in the ball game. 50-49, Waynedale.
Just when you thought Hillsdale was on the ropes, they picked themselves right back up. Just shows you the competitive nature of those boys.
So, an issue with the table. Hillsdale is going to get Deacon Borman back in. There's two Bormans, like there's two Lewis. Porter, the freshman, Deacon, the sophomore. Because what they're going to do, they're going to say that Waynedale should have had the arrow. It never got moved before, and now the Bears have to call timeout on the inbounds. That was evidently the discussion at the table. They didn't move it when they gave the ball in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Okay. And Hillsdale didn't complain, so it was right. So Waynedale has a call time. They'll still have the ball up 1 in the final 2 minutes of this one.
Who's going to be the one to step up for Waynedale here? They've got to take the ball to the hole. That has opened everything up for Waynedale and given them wide open looks on the outside.
Hillsdale has only committed one personal foul in this quarter, so they can definitely be aggressive in their half-court man. They've been in all night. They showed just maybe a minute or two of zone in the first half, but outside of that, and Hillsdale will take Cale Lewis out for defensive purposes because he's got 4 fouls. So Knox Lewis, Ferguson, Borman, and Bennett. Hillsdale will see Waynedale go with Lorenz, Frazier, Yoder, and Schleybaugh. So Waynedale, the trigger baseline left. Luke Lorenz looks, waiting, bounce down low, and a layup for Schleybaugh, and he scored on the out-of-bounds under. And a timeout quickly. Hillsdale with 1:06 to go in the ball game. We'll keep it right here. 52-49, Waynedale.
Nice cut to the hoop that time, and they've been running that play. Hillsdale has stopped that inbounds play every time except for that one.
The inbounds took a little bit longer, and I think Hillsdale just got lost defensively, enabling Schleybaugh to get to the rim. He's got 9. So 52-49, Waynedale. Each team with still a timeout remaining. And on the clock, 1:06 to play.
This would be a huge confidence builder for Waynedale if they can pull this off.
Well, it's already a season high in points in Game 4.
Yeah.
Waynedale came in averaging 42, and they needed to score, and they've done better in that department. So here comes Hillsdale. Cale Lewis back in now offensively with the 4 fouls. Bennett will bring it down. A minute to go, Waynedale by 3. Bennett up top with the ball against the man on the right wing. Lewis's pass went off the face of Ferguson, but he able to jump into the backcourt and save it. Get it back from Borman. Ferguson, top of the key, right elbow, step back. No 3, 45 seconds to go, and a whistle, and they call him for a double dribble. So now Hillsdale's going to have to start fouling quickly because they've only committed 1 with 44 seconds. They're down 3. Waynedale will rush Ernie Schmucker back into the ball game with a better ball handler.
The good news is they can do it physically and try to knock the ball away with only 1 foul.
Yoder throws in the backcourt. Lobbing in, give it to Lorenz. He's immediately doubled. Flipped it to Schmucker. And he got grabbed. Ferguson, the first to commit a foul. And that's team foul number 2. 39.7 to go officially in the ball game. 52-49, Waynedale. And put it into Lorenz. Lorenz on the left sideline, grabbed by Bennett. 37.5. Foul number 3 on Hillsdale. 1 more to give.
Waynedale just 2 of 4 from the foul line.
So throwing in on the sideline in the half court. Bounce it in. Lorenz bobbled, got it back, gave it to Frazier. Frazier got doubled in the corner and grabbed. Okay, that was the last one to give with 33 seconds to go. The next one will put Waynedale on the line. And they're up 3 at 52-49. Inbounding. Waynedale, baseline left. Lob it up top. Braden Lorenz. He waits and gets grabbed. So Braden Lorenz, all 8 of his points have come in the second half. And will be on the line with 31 seconds to go. Trying to make this a 2-possession Waynedale lead.
Not just his first trip of the night, his first trip of the year to the free throw line.
Yeah, talking to Dane Held, he said, we might get him back tonight. We'll see how he feels, but dealing with a hand issue.
He's been a spark.
So line to the right for the senior, the first of 2. Back rim, no. 3-point wise, Hillsdale's only made 4 tonight. And they're going to call one of their 2 remaining timeouts. We'll keep it here with 31 seconds to go in the ball game.
I don't think they necessarily need a 3 here. I mean, if he makes it, they're going to be down 4. You need 2 buckets anyhow. I'd attack the bucket right away.
Hillsdale back in the league with Chippewa Friday. Waynedale non-league has to go to Manchester. The pack might be interesting this year.
Yeah.
With Manchester and Triway and Orville. Northwest is going to bite somebody. We saw Orville get them by 2 in a really exciting game the other night.
Yeah,
Canton South's not awful.
Really can't look at that league and say, there's your winner.
So one more free throw for Braden Lorenz. Line to the right. Waynedale up 3. 52-49 with 31 seconds to go in the ball game. Waynedale foul line tonight, 2 of 5. Hillsdale's 3 of 6. Lorenz line right. Fires. Got it. The lead is 4. Into the forecourt, Ferguson. Less than 30 to go. Hillsdale down 4. Bennett up top, swing. Borman into the corner, Ferguson. Outside the line for 3, guarded by Lorenz. Step back, he'll try the high arcing 3. It came up short. Rebound, Cale Lewis on the baseline, 15 seconds. And he fired a shot for 3, and I think he got fouled. That was a forced 3, and I think it surprised Waynedale and Lorenz. And Cale Lewis will go to the line with 3 free throws, I do believe, to try and get to within 1 with 13.3 to go.
Just playing hard, but you got to understand you can't foul in a situation like that.
Lewis was 16 tonight. Free throw, good. He's 2 of 4 from the line. The second of 3. Back iron, no. And he can cut it to 2 with 13 seconds.
Or do you miss and try to get the rebound?
Nah, I make it here.
I would too.
Lewis line left, foul shot, lined up, and he might have tried to miss it. It was a line try, but he made it anyway. They inbound, and Smucker gets fouled. That was not his normal arc on a foul shot. That was a stone line drive, but it went in. Looking at Cale's face, I think he tried to miss it, but end result, Smucker goes to the line. Waynedale up 2 with 12.3. Ernie's got a basket for 2 tonight, his first trip to the line. Free throw, no good. And Hillsdale's going to burn their final timeout right now with 12.3.
To try to ice the free throw shooter. It's big if he a make or a miss.
53-51 Waynedale. It has been tight throughout. Biggest lead 7, Waynedale second quarter. Hillsdale by 5 early in the 4th. But all the quarter scores were 1. 13-12 Waynedale after 1. 24-23 Hillsdale at the half, and 38-37 Hillsdale after 3.
A lot of 4 to 7 point runs, especially in the second half.
So from the foul line tonight, each team has given a few away. Waynedale's 3 out of 7. Hillsdale's 5 out of 9. Not many opportunities. And if you're Waynedale, a decision to make. Obviously, if Schmucker hits this free throw, it would put the lead to 3. And if you're the Bears, do you foul? With Hillsdale having to come the length of the floor, still a lot of time at 12 seconds.
Yeah, they have 1 foul to give.
So you got to foul at least once in the backcourt to make them work. Do you foul twice? So Schmucker lined right, trying to make the lead 3. Free throw up, good. So see if Waynedale gets up and presses a little bit. Just to make Hillsdale take time. They don't. And here comes Hillsdale, 10 seconds. Bennett down the floor. Bennett top of the key, down 3, and a whistle. And there's a grab up top with 6.4 to go. Well, that's team foul 4. Hillsdale down 3, can't stop it. They're out of timeouts. Waynedale, see if they foul him. If Hillsdale throws in the backcourt, they probably will. In the forecourt, give it off. Cale Lewis. Lewis up top, 3 seconds, and they grab him. Lewis was not in shooting mode, and Frazier grabbed him on the dribble and will put him on the line. So, smart by Frazier. It's tough to know when to foul if a guy's in shooting mode. So Lewis obviously will try and make the first and miss the second with 2.4 to go in the ball game. He's got 18 to lead everybody. Foul shot, good. Now, here comes the expected miss with 2.4. Down 2, 54-52 Waynedale.
Again, Hillsdale's really out-rebounded Waynedale as well.
Lewis gets the ball and is ready. Lined it, glass rim, rebound, fought for, loose, tipped up at the buzzer, no good by Barker. He had a short arm chance at it. It deflected to the 6'5 senior, but couldn't get it above the rim in the traffic. And Waynedale comes up with a win, 54-52. Well, we had a tight one Friday with the same score, and we get that here tonight. 54-52 the final. Waynedale gets their first win in the Wayne County Athletic League. And Hillsdale, in their first game of the season, will take the loss. It was tight throughout. Free throw shooting, many runs. But in the end, the Bears go to 2-2 on the season. And Hillsdale 0-1. I think we're going to get a lot of games like this in the Wayne County Athletic League. When you take a look, tight ball games, back and forth, trying to get something together. And we got to pick a player of the game tonight as Pete goes over the final numbers. And you have to credit Cale Lewis in a losing effort, 19 for Hillsdale. And Cale didn't play a ton of minutes in the second half because of foul trouble. But we'll keep the player of the game on our side of the floor, the Waynedale side, because they won it. Credit Luke Lorenzi at 11, all in the second half. Credit Braden Lorenzi at 9. Luke's all points in the first half. Braden's in the second. But I think Evan Yoder is going to be our guy tonight. Yoder had 16 points. He had 3 of Waynedale's 6 threes. And the senior really came through when Waynedale needed it. So Evan Yoder is going to be our Jermaine Honda of College Hills player of the ball games tonight with a team high 16 in the victory. The Bears were struggling offensively coming in. They got Braden Lorenz back, maybe a little bit of confidence in picking up the win here tonight against Hillsdale. 54-52 52 was the final in this one. You got the final numbers,
I
sir?
got the final numbers here. Waynedale, we'll go team stats first. Waynedale, 23 of 47 as they finished out, and a great job in the fourth quarter of really emphasizing driving to the hole. They got a lot of nice buckets out of that. Shot 49% for the game. They were red hot in that fourth quarter. And they were 7 of 20 from behind the arc. That's 35%. 4 of 8 from the foul line for 50% for Hillsdale. 21 of 56, 37% from the field. Also 4 of 21, 19% from three-point land. 6 of 11, 54% from the foul line. Hillsdale 42 rebounds, 30 for Waynedale. Waynedale with 10 turnovers, Hillsdale with 8 turnovers. Hillsdale in the loss, 2 guys in double figures, led by Cale Lewis. Lewis ended up with 19 points on the night, and Troy Bennett, the other guy with double figures, he ended up with 10 points. 9 points for Knox Lewis, and then 5 points for Lowen Ferguson, and 2 points for Deacon Borman. Knox Lewis with 9 rebounds, Cale Lewis with 8 rebounds for Hillsdale. For Waynedale, 3 guys in double figures. Nice night by Evan Yoder, 17-point effort for him. And also Braden Schlaball chipped in 11 points. Luke Lawrence chipped in 11 points. 9 points for brother Braden Lawrence, all in the second half. As Breck mentioned, Luke scored all his in the first half, Braden in the second half. 4 points on the day for Trevin, or actually 6 points on the day for Trevin Frazier, and 3 points in the contest for Ernie Schmucker. 6 rebounds for Braden Schlaball, leading the way. 4 for Luke Lawrence. All adds up to a 2-point Waynedale win, and that's a great win for Waynedale.
So, Bears pick up a win on a Monday night. We'll be back in the league on Wednesday. Meanwhile, Scots basketball comes up Wednesday here on Worcester Radio, 7 o'clock tip at home against John Carroll. For Pete, I'm Mike. Thanks to Dale back in studio. Waynedale, a 2-point win over Hillsdale at home tonight, 54-52. Enjoy the rest of the week. Thanks for listening, everybody.